Hi, I'm Will Snook, president of the Traffic Safety Store. I thought we'd take a minute today to talk about traffic cones. Now, as you can see from behind me, the Traffic Safety Store has tens of thousands of traffic cones in stock, more than any other vendor in the United States. Which is good, because that means we can get you the traffic cones that you need right away when you order. The downside is, every now and then people don't know what traffic cone they should order. So we're going to talk a little bit today about traffic cones, see if we can give you some guidance on how to pick the right traffic cone for exactly your application. When you go to pick a cone, the first question you need to ask yourself is, what are you going to be using it for? If you're picking a cone for sports, Little League, football, soccer, you could probably get away with our 12-inch PVC traffic cone. It's the smallest cone that we carry here at the Traffic Safety Store. If you want to go a little bit bigger, we've got an 18-inch cone. It's a little bit heavier than the 12. It is available with a reflective collar. The 18-inch cone is the smallest cone that we can put a reflective collar or reflective stripe on. So if you need them for nighttime use, you could get the 18 with a collar. If you need to go larger, the next size up is the 28-inch cone. This is the cone that most people think of when they start talking about a traffic cone. Federal guidelines require, if you're going to close a road, it needs to be a 28-inch cone. Now, if you're going to close a road at night, it needs to be a 28-inch cone with two reflective collars or reflective stripes. If 28 inches isn't tall enough, you can go up to the 36-inch cone. Again, simply a larger cone. It is available with or without the reflective stripes. We put those on before we ship. So we've got 4 different heights of regular traffic cone to choose from. 12-inch, 18-inch, 28-inch, 36-inch. All right, now we're going to talk about the bases that are available on the various cones. These are both 28-inch cones, 5.5 pound, 7 pound. They're manufactured using a different process. This is a flow molded cone. This is an injection molded cone. The difference here is the flow molded cone is orange, top and bottom. The injection molded cone, this is scrap PVC, dyed black, that's then injection mold. The PVC cone itself is injection molded in, and we have a patented base here that interlocks the cone to the base. We at the Traffic Safety Store also carry grabber cones. This is a 42-inch tall cone with a handle molded in on top. The handle is nice if you're putting these things in and out of the back of a pickup truck with a glove on your hand. It's much, much easier to grab it with this handle on top. In addition, we've got a mounting hole on top that'll hold a barricade flasher if you need to use flashers combined with your cones. It comes with a 16-pound recycled rubber base. It's got handles molded in, and this simply goes right over the top and holds it down. One nice thing about the grabber cone is even with the base installed, they stack. Saves a lot of space. All right, the next products that we want to talk about are delineator tubes. As you can tell, they're not shaped like a traffic cone, they're literally a tube. Two different types of handles to choose from. This is our looper tube. It's got a nice loop on top. You can get your hand through there. Or the grabber tube. Same handle as the grabber cone, but on top of a tube. Each of these is nice in their own way. The looper tube is great. You can run caution tape or plastic chain through there to create a lane or a corral. Grabber tube, really nice handle. You can grab these things and put them out very quickly. Each comes with a 12-pound rubber base, recycled rubber, slips over the top, holds it in place. Only thing to remember is, unlike cones, with the bases on, these won't stack. You've got to remove the base in order to get them to stack on their side. All right, one of the last options that we want to talk about is what we refer to as custom stenciling. It's the process by which we take a permanent ink and we mark the outside of the traffic cone. Now what this does is it makes these cones much more effective. For instance, you can put words on there like reserved, or bus zone, or no parking is another common one. Or we can do logos. Here are a couple examples of some nice logos that we've done. Logos, give us a call, because some are a little harder than others, and there may be some specialty charges for doing that. The letters, you can order those on the website, and we can put them horizontal or vertical, whatever you want on the outside of a cone. Now, one of the last things to talk about is color. We didn't talk about that yet. Everybody's familiar with orange traffic cones. You've seen them everywhere. But all of our regular shaped traffic cones are available in both orange and lime. Lime, sometimes people think of for fire, EMS, pedestrian crossing. Orange, people sometimes think of construction, but it's up to you. You can get creative, whichever color you prefer. All right, well, we've talked about the sizes, the shapes, the different types of traffic cones that we carry here. And as you can see, with more traffic cones in stock than any other company in the United States, the Traffic Safety Store can get you the traffic cones you need fast.